Hi everybody, you have my sincere apologies that I'm not Sydney Goodman, but if it's any consolation, I am Max Scoville filling in for Sid. In today's Daily Fix, a new photo from Spider-Man Far From Home, Game of Thrones goes really dark, and Best Buy is literally giving away PlayStations. If you've not seen Avengers Endgame yet, you can continue to listen to the soothing sound of my voice without fear of spoilers, but for the love of Odin, do not click the story link below unless you want spoilers beamed straight into your eyeballs. Tom Holland shared a set photo from Spider-Man Far From Home on his Instagram. The mere existence of Spider-Man Far From Home is sort of a spoiler, but they showed a trailer before my screening of Endgame, so I guess blame Sony for that. Anyway, the set photo features Jake Gyllenhaal as villain Mysterio without his iconic fishbowl helmet and looking surprisingly friendly with Tom Holland's unmasked wall crawler. Director John Watts recently told EW that if Tony Stark was sort of the mentor in the previous films, we thought it would be interesting to play Mysterio as almost like the cool uncle. Other than some new suits, Jake Gyllenhaal's migration to the MCU, and the exotic setting, which is implied in the title, we know next to nothing about the actual plot, which is nice, but if you want some in-depth analysis of what might happen in Far From Home, swing over to IGN because I'm sure we have some overly analytical theories lying around on the site. Alright, you handled that last story pretty well, so we're about to talk Game of Thrones. There are also no spoilers here, so go ahead and uncover your ears now. For weeks we've been hearing that the biggest battle in cinematic history would unfold this season, and it finally happened last night. Or it probably did. You'll have to take HBO's word for it because it was extremely dark. And not in the usual way that incest and murder are dark, but like literally dark as in absent of light, because the Battle of Winterfell took place at night. IGN's Tom Marks summed it up pretty well with this tweet. In fact, a casual stroll through Twitter reveals a ton of similar complaints that this pivotal moment in Game of Thrones history was so hard to make out. The night is dark and full of something. It's hard to make out. Is that terrors? And hey, if you had no issues watching it, congratulations. You may help yourself to one candy from the bowl on my desk for having your TV calibrated well and having a real good streaming connection and probably good eyesight. I don't know if that's a lot of carrots or what. Hey, do you like PlayStations? Because Best Buy is literally giving away PlayStation Classics like cheap party favors. Today only, if you purchase a PlayStation 4 Pro at Best Buy, they will throw in a PlayStation Classic for free. That's right. Best Buy said, and I quote, "Marie Kondo can eat garbage. You're getting 2 PlayStation consoles for the price of 1. Fill the hole in your life with physical products." Okay, maybe they didn't actually say that, and if you don't already have a PS4 Pro and a PlayStation Classic, this will probably spark joy. The Classic emulator launched in November and originally sold for $99.99, and even though the Classic had a pretty underwhelming reception, it's actually not difficult to hack and add games, and it already includes Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, and Resident Evil in 20 preloaded titles, so it's hard to gripe about getting one as a freebie along with a nice modern console. And that is your Daily Fix for April 29th. I'm Max Scoville, and now that you're caught up, check out the all-new rebooted Up at Noon, starring yours truly and my best pal Brian Altano. For one segment, we dressed up like teenagers and played Mortal Kombat, and it's one of the dumbest videos we've ever put on IGN. If you ask me, we're dragging the whole place down. On that note, go download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for everything else, IGN.com.